Hey, stammered Caderousse. What do I see down there by the wall in the direction of the Catalans? Look, Fernand, your eyes are better than mine. I believe I see double. You know wine is a deceiver, but I should say it has two lovers walking side by side and hand in hand. Heaven forgive me, they do not know that we can see them, and they are actually embracing. Danglars did not lose one pang that Fernand endured. Do you know them, Fernand? He said. Yes, was the reply in a low voice. It is Edmond and Mercédès. See there now, said Caderousse, and I did not recognize them. Hello, Dantes! Hello, lovely damsel! Come this way, and let us know when the wedding is to be, for Fernand here is so obstinate he will not tell us. Hold your tongue, will you? Said Danglars, pretending to restrain Caderousse, who, with the tenacity of drunkards, leaned out of the arbor. Try to stand upright and let the lovers make without interruption. See, look at Fernand, and follow his example. He is well behaved. Fernand, probably excited beyond bearing, pricked by Danglars, as the bull is by the bandoleros, was about to rush out, for he had risen from his seat and seemed to be collecting himself to dash headlong upon his rival, when Mercédès, smiling and graceful, lifted up her lovely head and looked at them with her clear, bright eyes. At this, Fernand recollected her threat of dying if Edmond died, and dropped again heavily on his seat. Danglars looked at the two men, one after the other, one brutalized by liquor and the other overwhelmed by love. Holy shit, this is a dangerous trio. Between their pettiness and alcohol, they are just going to work each other up into some regrettable action. I can feel it already. Fernand seems pretty easily manipulated here. I have to admit, he's a little bit of a dum-dum. Maybe that's unfair of me to say, but I half expect Danglars to pretend to throw a ball and have Fernand chase it for a few yards before getting confused. And Caderousse, I'm starting to understand him a little bit more. Not in terms of what he has against Dante, but just picture the D&D board. He's chaotic evil. Just loves to stir up shit and get a rise out of others and watch the chaos unfold. Fernand actually feels kind of lawfully evil as he's abiding by these rules Mercédès left down. So does that mean that Danglars is neutral evil? Or am I just trying to, make that fit? Because that's a nice, pretty picture. You know what? Let's look up a quick definition. Okay. Neutral evil, completely self-serving, prioritizing their own gain above all else, with no moral qualms about harming others to achieve their goals, but without actively seeking chaos or following strict rules. Well, there are a few exceptions. His job has a lot of rules, but that does sound pretty Danglars to me. So, what does this mean? Was Dumas into Dungeons and Dragons, maybe? Well, by the look of what these doofuses are cooking up, Dante is going to have to roll a few D20 saving throws. Let's see if he does that as we continue with the Count of Monte Cristo. I'll see you here tomorrow. Okay, bye. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.